Hello, my name is Ann-Peggy Divine, and I am the creator of DivineDesign.it, Divine Mass, Divine Union, and the Divine Design podcast, and more divine design to come. What can I do for you? I invite you to join the community that I have created. I have for a long time been a spiritual person. It really started for me in 2013, and after that it escalated. And in 2015 and 16 I met the divine design. Even though I met this source, this power, this light, I had no idea what it was. I wasn't a Christian, I wasn't a Buddhist, I wasn't any religious person. I was a spiritual person, but when I met divine design, me being the light source I was, it was kind of, I have no idea. And even though I met my divine design, I had different epiphany, but even all the insight I had already gained at that period, I didn't understand what it actually was. And I said no to the complexity of it, because the divine design is the essence of every human being. I had read some spiritual information, but that's not much, because most of the spiritual information was revealed to me. So I have walked the path. I have been to the hero's journey and dark night of the soul, and my ego died. So when the doctor said to me in 2013, you will die, I prepared to die. I didn't know that it was my ego that started to die. So my programming and the matrix I run on kind of until 2013, there's almost nothing left. So I created myself anew, even though I didn't know that this was possible. But what I did, I follow my higher guidance. I follow my God source and the divine design, even though I didn't have a name for it. I didn't understand what I was a part of. And if we go into a lot of religious texts, we see that the divine design or the soul journey, it is best revealed if we don't know what is happening to us. So I had no frame to put it in, and no one told me about the divine design. So this has been a revelation and also a deprogramming from the program that was taught by society, my parents, school, and all what I have learned until 2013. So I have worked with health for a lot of years. I am a social worker, I'm a gestalt therapist, I'm a trauma therapist, I'm an EFT therapist, and I have worked with health issue and trauma issue for several years. But in the beginning, approximately in 2011, 2012, people started to come to me asking for healing. And I wanted to use my tools because I had a lot of tools. Being a therapist, you love using your tools. And I did too. So when people came to me, I just want your healing. I just want your light. It's like, what? But I started to heal them, and a lot of miracles started to happen. And I wanted to understand all these supernatural or unlogical things that happen. People got healthy from being very sick to being very vital. So I understood that I had a missing link. So I tried to cope with it. And then I went, of course, into the dark night of the soul. And I also have the wounded healer archetype. So I also had to heal my own wounds, and at the same time working with other client and being also empath. So when client came to me with their issues, I felt them on my body and I got the issue. And then I could work it through because I was the wounded healer with my wound and also taking other wound inside and finding solution for them. And also in this period, I started to travel to past life and future life. First, past life. So what I'm doing now, I'm merging time. I have decided my next life. During this process, Dark Night of the Soul, I said to myself and to my surrounding, I will never come back to Earth. But I was in the Dark Night of the Soul and having a hard time. So now that I know how I can create my life, that I can choose my parents, that I can choose my habitat, I have said yes, and I am planning my next life. And all that I am teaching, no one have teach it to me other than my own God source. Because when we connect to our divine design, then we know that we can emanate everything. But the first step in this is to deprogram the society and the habitual pattern. So I can help people heal. And I have made a program that I have named Divinima Reset. Divinima Reset is resetting you from the social and habitat pattern, so you don't go on hamster wheel repeating. So you have to come back to your essence, because the divine design, it is your essence. But you can come back to your divine design, because I did it in the beginning, was at my divine design, but I hadn't totally deprogrammed my matrix, so it was kind of a turbulence. So I wanted to come in balance. So we deprogram, and mental mind is very fast. It's like we can think with the speed of the light, but our emotion and the body, has a completely different rhythm. So we need to have the body with us. And for a lot of years, I teach people how to transform. And transforming is one aspect, but we also can transcend. But that's the next, because transforming, it is kind of upgrading ourselves. We transform from one form to another form to another form. Transcending, then you go completely out of all the set, all the fixed. So it is a complete shift, inner shift, where you know that you are God source and that you can create your own reality in physical form. And then you live with, I don't have words for it because it's so magnificent, it's so amazing. You know that you have the power in you to create every experience, every thought, every action you want. And when I say that, it is a truth, but not a capital truth, because we ourselves cannot create alone. We need our higher source, and we need our companion. We need a community. So that's why I have started a community, because the divine design will ripple, it will grow. I know that this will be a big thing, and I don't know how many years it will go until almost everyone know that divine design is a concept that everybody know about. Now it's kind of new, because it is a total shift from the 3D world and how we have learned to perceive our existence. We have every tool in ourselves to create heaven on earth, and we create heaven on earth through ourselves. So I am every day living out my heaven on earth. And my heaven on earth is on my terms, and your heaven on earth is on your terms. But the more people that unfold their heaven on earth, the more peace, the more the new earth and the new species we are creating. So divine design is actually the essence of the new earth. It is the tiny little seed that holds growth, holds everything. It's like the void. It's like the God source. So the void and the God source are one and the same, actually. But I won't go into that. What I want you to know that you are light. All people are light. But often we learn to dim our light. So I will help you to expand your light, to expand your life and be more truthful, because we know a lot of things and the intuition kind of guide us, but sometimes the guiding is so far away from the program identity. So we thought, oh, I cannot do that. What will my neighbor say? What will my husband say? What will mother say? All this thought that is, okay, I cannot do that. But if you want to live out your divine design, you have to be truthful to your light, because you have a uniqueness, you have a gift, you have a bigness, because you are so big. Your essence is the I am. Your essence is the I am. I am meaning you can be everything. You can use your consciousness and be the all. I have been a dog. I have been a spider. I have been a mountain. I have been Mother Earth. I have been a star. Because we as human are God's source. We have the seed of God's sourceness in us, and we have the I am consciousness, and the I am consciousness can experience everything. We have the ability to create whatever we want. So we don't have to learn from going into a lot of situations. We can do it inside our head and feel what it is like and use our consciousness. But most people use some time. I used almost 10 years from I started really to experience the spirituality of me and until I embody it. And I got a lot of images, I got a lot of experience, a lot of epiphany and revelation. And in the beginning I had it in my mind, but then I need to embody it, to live it out. So now I'm owning my power. Not because I have read it, because I feel it, I live from it. I know who I am, I know who I am past time. So the divine design is your light source that is beyond time. And when you know your divine design, then you know that you can create whatever you want. And I know that all people, even though they say they are atheists, they are whatever label they want to use, in the depth of us, we want to connect with our divine design, because the divine design is the source of everything. It's the essence. It is the light and the complexity and the totality of all we are. It is our God source. So if you want to expand your light, if you want to understand more about yourself, if you want to upgrade your health, and if you want to really go deep in your spiritual journey, and maybe you want to participate in Divinima Reset, then you can contact me and I will help you. Much love to you from me.